Spoon-fed, spoon-fed, welcome to the Kevin Simon Show. Spoon-fed, spoon-fed, cause Kevin thinks we ought to know. Spoon-fed, spoon-fed, welcome to the Kevin Simon Show.
The year was 1999. Bill Clinton was in office. The World Wide Web was beginning to take off, and a cult classic was being birthed. With the leadership of Kevin Spoon Simon, Spoonfed delivered weekly announcements to audiences that were hungry for truth. Never before had the world seen such bravery, passion, and grace in weekly 3 to 6 minute videos. A fire burning so bright couldn't have stayed lit for too long. So, after 4 years, Spoonfed was no more. But you may be wondering, where are they now?
It was tough when they killed me off. I mean, I really felt like I was just reaching my prime. I mean, when I saw they were going to kill me off, I was not expecting that at all, and I really felt like it just came down to jealousy. Carl and Greg just couldn't handle it. They knew they couldn't handle a bald head like I could. They couldn't handle going shirtless like I could, nor could they handle carrying a wooden spoon like I could. You think anyone can just walk around a public university with a wooden spoon? That's how kids die. So I just used that as motivation. I just used that to fuel the fire. And I ended up moving to the northern lands, and I became a bagel exporter. And now, I'm the #1 bagel exporter in the northern lands for the Eastern Hemisphere. And I think the last thing I heard about Carl was he's a bowling coach for incarcerated women. Like, what's that? So, and I'm sure you can probably see my hand. When I actually got into the business, I started out as a BSer, bagel slicer, and had a little accident in the beginning, lost my hand. But really, it worked out for the better. I actually have my hand mounted now on my desk, and just to remind me how much more successful I am than people with 2 hands. How much more successful than I am like people like Carl.
Big time. That's what I am now. Big time. You know, you gotta learn how to walk before you run. You gotta learn how to crawl before you walk. You gotta be born. Spoonfed? Yeah, I did the show. It was my creative birth. I was in the womb of that show for about 4 years, and it taught me a few things. I got my feet wet. I dibble-dabbled in the creative atmosphere. And now I'm running, baby. I am running all over the world. I do it for the children. No, I take that back. I do it for me. Forget the children. Enough people do things for the children. I get in front of hundreds of people every single day, thousands of people a week, tens of thousands of people a year get to see me perform. This face, these hands, my soul out on display for people to see. I don't think I could be better if I tried.
That is great, going down memory lane with Spoonfed. I remember all those times with Kevin and Carl. Actually, a lot of them I didn't remember. But we were so silly and we had a lot of fun. But when I look back at those days and those times, we were out on campus sharing the gospel, really building each other up to be disciples. There was a lot of bonding and fellowship that went on. Even to this day, the memory of Spoonfed informs ministry. That ministry to be out with others, having fun, building the kingdom. And so, thanks for going down memory lane with us. We just hope you have a great rest of the evening. God bless.